Welcome back everyone to our Total War campaign in the 634 Fire and Swords mod, and we are sending an invasion force into the heartland of the Arabs, whilst the Arabs also send a small force here, but I have forces replenishing under Heraclius in Egypt, while I have taken Arab territory over in this region under my heir Konstantinos III. Now we could actually push deeper into the Arabs' territory. The Sassanids are also at war with them, so they are surrounded from both sides, and this time, unlike in history, it's actually succeeding. We are also, though, at war with the Croats, the Balts, the Kingdom of the Lombards, the Khazar Cognate, the Gokturks, and the Avars. The Avars are my other main concern. They have pushed deeper into the heartland, the Greek heartland, while the Lombards are pushing into Italy, even though my allies are still holding strong. What I do want is if we can get peace with the Avars.
Speak. Do not waste time. Better spent hunting.
They do not want peace, so it's going to be up to this army to defend the cities. I'm going to have to stay here at Srdaik while I raise an army at Thessalonica, because the Avars do threaten Constantinople itself. I might need to send a fleet from Chersonesus. So here I'll have to keep a fleet there. Public order is getting worse in some of the regions like Libya, but I think we should be fine for the moment. Well, we're still with the Arabs, so if we can draw this Arab army out here to attack us, and then if we can defeat that army, or at least cause it to sustain heavy casualties, and then my Sassanid allies can maybe help me take out the Arabs, and then after that I can turn my attention to other problems, such as these barbarians who are invading all my territory and all my allies' territory. Great Bulgaria is still holding firm against the Croats, the Gokturks, but they're not at war with the Gokturks, but they don't want peace. The Khazars.
Speak. Do not waste time.
The Rashidun actually.
Do not try my patience with a dull tongue. My torture.
They actually are willing for a peace treaty, but not yet.
Come, my friend. Speak. We are men of words.
Come, let me hear your tongue.
I don't get why I'm at war with these guys in the first place.
My time is better spent feasting.
It's just because my allies drag me into it. The Balts have actually somehow pushed all the way down. The Gokturks are... Well, my allies are pretty garrisoned. So unless they really screw up or something, the east is safe. I have another army to defend here. I'm still waiting for my guy to replenish from all the plague that he just got. Let's just end the turn. The Balts are continuing to push into Great Bulgaria. The Lombards.
Your people are widely admired. And
Get a military alliance with the Armenians. See if they attack me. will they come out? They're not going to attack me. Oh, the Sassanids have actually taken that territory. Avars are going to retreat. Okay, these... Heraclius has died. Alright. So, Heraclius is dead. Konstantinos III is the new emperor. The Sassanids... Let's see here. Oh, I did trespass against them. But that's not my fault. We'll just leave the territory now. We'll just leave. We do need to fortify. Replenish. Might want to face his army. I am the new emperor now. Let's see if we can do what our father has done. So the Rashidun have been pushed all the way back into Arabia Felix. They're weak now. Five turns. It'll be done eventually. In the meantime, my Bulgarian and Gepid allies will help me push against the Avars. The Papal States actually do exist. They don't control Rome though, but the Lombards have just created them. Africa is lost because of a secession, but they're about to fall. How garrisoned are the Rashidun? Do they have an army actually defending? They barely have any army defending Arabia. But the problem is, like, all the attrition you take just crossing through this land. Plus the bad public order.
At your command.
So this region should actually be relatively safe by now. So I will use that opportunity to send another army down here. I want to attack these. Well, we don't, because they're actually diseased. That's probably their leader, I think. I think we would replenish faster if we were in a settlement. So I'm going to garrison my men there. Can't recruit any raider units. I'm going to march this way. Avoid this army. These guys should be able to defend. I'll actually just send this guy back to garrison the settlement. Have this guy just to defend the region. Sassanids taking Al-Hira. And eventually we'll wipe these guys out. So, send these guys south to probably take these settlements, aided by my emperor. Anatolia is fine, so long as my allies can hold off the onslaught of all these invaders. Face these guys, come on. These guys should hold Greece. Okay, public order is getting just worse here. And I do not want a rebellion. So I'm going to just have to raise a force. There's gonna be a rebellion here. I know it. If we garrison the settlements, it might help to prolong. Okay, there we go. It'll help a little. Or maybe since this army's already depleted anyway, I can just send them over. While this guy heads down south to invade the Arab heartland. The Lombards are still causing trouble in Italy, as usual.
We make this modest request in the knowledge that your coffers.
We'll get military access with them. They're a useful ally. Oh no. We have hordes moving into our territory. The good thing is the Sassanids are allied with us. Oh boy. The Avars just like crushed that army.
The Lord speaks through thunder and storm.
Get a lot of military allies. Judea? What? Oh my. What? Seems like every turn there's something bad happening. Send my army south. Invade. Assassins are also pushing south, I guess. Imagine if like this actually happened in real history. If the Byzantines and Sassanids didn't spend so much time fighting each other, instead focused on like threats like this, it could have been very different.
Be welcome. And
They don't really want peace much anymore, but I'm not going to give it to them. I'm going to take Arabia Felix. They can't hope to attack Greece. It's too garrisoned. The Lombards are just not going to give up. This army I can really just march this way. We need to garrison this Libyan region.
do you wish of me?
I'm sending this fleet just to help garrison Greece from the Avars. But the Avars are also pretty busy with their own problems. Should end the turn. Yeah, the Avars just got crushed in that battle, but now the Croats are invading, and so are the Balts. The Baltics. They've somehow just like crossed all the way down to here, into Great Bulgaria. The backer Ibn Wail are not going to fight us. Okay, the Avars actually did win a battle. The Khazars are also roaming.
We, your noble people, let us.
What the? How on earth did we just like lose a bunch of food? Our drunken priest, who is well known for his extrasensory powers, had a vision and was frightened to death about. Far away in the deserts, a warlord got an office, and Assad said that he is destined for greatness, and to shake the nations. His name will be Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan, and the priest also predicted that many men will lose their foreskins. Shall we believe it or not? What? How did I just lose food for no reason? Or is it just because I got to mission 2, chapter 2 of the campaign, and that just happens? What? I didn't build anything. What did I do? Well, I'm afraid we're gonna have to keep going. We'll solve this through edicts, shall we? I have all the food edicts. Like every single edict. What's going on? How did I just get a famine? Or does that just like come around? I'm guessing it's probably like a natural famine that just like comes around and like every once in a while it's just like, you know, it just happens. But it doesn't hurt to build something. Well, I guess we're not building anything there. They all give squalor and public order problems. Let's just see what happens next turn. I need to siege these guys out. Take another settlement. And see if I can get military access with the Sassanians.
Speak, my friend. Unburden yourself of diplomacy, and let us find agreement here, in the fashion of simple, honest men.
End the turn and see what happens.
We implore you, show your strength.
will get attacked.
Retreat, men!
I'll retreat back near
The
my
destination route.
settlements if I can get reinforcements. I can't. These guys have a lot of horse archers, skirmisher cavalry, camels, mixture of legionary units as well. So this is going to be tricky. If we can sustain casualties, that should be good. Our units are very Byzantine, as you can tell. We did win a major battle against the Arabs early in our campaign, which really helped us in our late game. This is our general, I suppose. Where's our general? Oh no, he's over here. This must be him. Alright, let's just organize our units. Thin lines. Put my archers in the back. Have some cavalrymen to guard my flanks. Put my general back here just to protect him. Okay, they're going to be all the way over there. I can't see them because they're hidden. But so are my units.
But today, we face only men, and not particularly dangerous men at that. Ready yourselves.
There are their units.
The enemy draws near.
Let's just speed it up. Let them come. Let's see what they have. They have like Desert Raider cavalry, it's like all the light cavalry units. They have Garmatian Lancers, all like desert cavalry. They don't have like cataphracts or any of that stuff like the Sassanids can field. But like they're like mostly Bedouin units, but they do have legionary defectors. Those traitors who betrayed us and joined the Arab side for money. Now we do have cavalry on our flank, guarding. We have spearmen, archers. We need to first take out their cavalry, because that's their main threat. I don't think their infantry is really that impressive. Now, let's speed it up. Okay, they're actually going to bring most of their units to this side. But we'll see. Okay, there are most of their army. I want to take out their cavalry because they're pretty swift. Although my cavalry's pretty light though, that's the problem. I need to send some cavalry aid.
Our general is being attacked. Keep him alive.
We can send our infantry now.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Problem is my cavalry are not too good. If my cavalry can win over here, that would be... They barely have any.
The men have broken and are fleeing. Our men are wavering. Understood. Dark day. Our general has died at enemy hands. Heaven wait. Cavalry. The men are broken and running for their lives.
That'll be our first loss to these guys.
And fall back.
They'll stay there, stay there. Okay, they're gonna try to mess with our agent. It's not gonna work. As long as these guys don't join in the fight, I can easily defeat that army because I have another army right there. Now, we do need to solve the issue with the famine because that's gonna really cause problems later on. What? Turned out the famine didn't. It's an unseasonal condition. We'll attack this army though.
We cannot do that.
Apparently they've improved their garrison.
Laying siege to the settlement.
How garrison are they? Oh, they really improved their garrison. This army, large but
Your command.
temporarily weakened.
Ready for orders.
I might have to levy camel warriors.
At your command. On the move. We hunger for battle.
So we will destroy that army in the end anyway.
At your command. I want hourly patrols.
So we lost and then we won. Alright. So now the Arabs should be severely weak. Oh, they're actually pretty strong still. Never mind. It's like they keep raising armies no matter how many we put down because they have like a lot of money. Get mercenaries. Preach doom. Critical success. So now they won't be able to reinforce, I suppose.
At your service.
Alright, now we do need to fix the issue of the famine. how are we going to do that? I'm afraid disease will have to be temporarily counted for. Because a lot of my buildings take up like food. We need a lot of food.
Commander,
I still have my armies intact for the most part. This army is very intact.
To battle!
I don't get how these guys have an advantage over this, but
We take this settlement!
no idea. They're being reinforced by someone.
at your command. Ready for orders.
Ready for orders. We hunger for battle. For death and honor!
Okay, most of my food supply is not good. For now, though.
Laying siege to the settlement!
Let's just, intern and see if this issue can be resolved.
My master.
Oh, no wonder. They've raised like a whole new force.
Retreat! Gathering supplies.
I'm not gonna fend off against that. So I did manage to damage their settlement, however, through the siege. These guys better not declare war on me. So he's just like lost an army. But we shall regroup. Okay, I have food again. So that's good.
Ready?
But my armies do need to replenish.
Ready for orders.
Am I always
They do not want peace
disturbed
now,
by foreigners?
but the Sassanids will attack them.
Fleet reporting. Waiting for orders.
This will be the end of this episode. I'll see you all in the next one.